Welcome to Time to Win podcast. It's not just a podcast. It's the official personal growth locker room of life where champions just like you gather to cultivate their courage, create a life-changing game plan of success, and celebrate their wins. I'm RJ Jackson, your personal growth coach and host, and I'm committed to seeing you win. As a professional speaker and growth coach for over 3 decades, I've worked with and inspired thousands to grow their greatness and transform their setbacks into a comeback. And now it's your turn. It's time to win. So if you're ready, grab something to take notes with. We're about to dive in. Let's go fight win. Hey champion, welcome back to the ladies' locker room of life here on Time to Win. If this is your first time, you have been officially drafted into the team. So we want to say welcome. We're so happy that you're here. Now, before we dive in deep, let me just take a moment to thank our sponsors for today. Today's episode is brought to you by JT Sands and Associates Consulting Firm, where they believe a life lived right is a legacy left. Also want to say shout out and thank you to everyone who joined us for the official launch of Time to Win podcast. You are amazing. And thank you so much for gracing us with your awesomeness. And most of all, my friend, I want to say thank you for being here today. It's going to be a great day here in the locker room. We're not going to sweat too much. What we're going to do is learn how to relieve some stress. We're going to learn how to go from being weary to winning, because we were born to win. So if you're ready, come on now. Pull it in. Let's dive in deep. So let me ask you a question. Have you ever gone shopping, walked out of the store, your hands were full, whether that was with one bag in your purse or several bags? You're walking to your car, you got your mind on your money and your money on your mind. You're thinking about what you need to do later. You get to your car, you put the key in, you turn and twist and turn the key and nothing happens. Like the door doesn't even budge, right? Have you ever had that experience? When you finally look up from being distracted, you realize, wait a minute. This is not even my car. Oh my goodness. You walk away. You're embarrassed. You're thinking like, oh my gosh, who's looking? And shame just covers you from head to toe. You cannot believe what you just did. But you did that. And you're not alone. I know what it's like. I've done that too. So listen, stop beating yourself up over it. Like, you walked away, you were beating yourself up and tearing yourself down, thinking, oh, how could I have done that? Well, that's exactly what happens when we get distracted. And distractions come in all shapes and sizes. Sometimes, sis, he's 6'2", driving a nice car. Okay, I'm not going to go there. But we are constantly distracted by the things that's going down in life. But let me tell you something. Life is not a distraction as we are fulfilling the dream. Life is about the dream. It's about the passion and the purpose. But life happens, right? Thank God that it keeps on happening. Now, it may not always happen the way we want it to. Sometimes things go left when we want to go right. Sometimes we're sad. We lose loved ones. And then there are those times we just don't have the energy. We're tired. I mean, sick and tired of being tired. Not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, financially. We're just spent. And we just feel like, I can't do this. Have you ever felt like that? Perhaps you're feeling like that right now. Like, just spent. Like, can't take another step. Can't do another thing. I'm so happy you're here. Let me give you the right keys for the right door so that you can experience stick-to-it-ness, so that in the end you will win. Because we never win when we quit. Because quitters never win. We never win when we are in the wrong place. We never win when we're in the right place at the wrong time. Just want to encourage you wherever you are. You will not always be there. You must, my sister, you must keep going. And today I want to give you the keys. And I promise you, they will open the door and allow you to experience life to the fullest, to live the life you desire and you deserve, to accomplish your goals and wake up to live your dreams. I already know you're ready. You got your pen, your paper, your notes open on your phone. You are ready to take notes. You go, girl. That's what winners do. They stay ready. Listen, go on with your bad self. All right, so let's talk about it. I want to share with you 3 keys that will unlock the door and allow you to live with stick-to-it-ness, meaning you will stick to the fight. You will not quit. You will not throw in the towel. You will not give up. You may rest, but you won't quit. Let's dive in. Number 1, decide what you think is right and then go for it. Don't try to align yourself with what other people feel is the right thing for you to do. Do what you feel is right. Make the decision. Stop teeter-tottering. Stop waving. Stop going back and forth, in and out, up and down, yes and no. Make the decision. And making a decision requires courage. And courage is being afraid of going anyhow. In this point in time where we are right now, in this very moment, it is important for somebody who's listening to make a decision. You've been hemming and hawing, yesing and knowing, and well, I would, but I don't know, and maybe you've been asking everybody. You already know. You already know. Go with what you know is right in this moment. Make the decision and do it. Can't stick to it if you don't make a decision. And after you've made a decision, the key to stick-to-it-ness, the key to winning. Number 2, follow the 1% rule. What is the 1% rule? I'm so glad you asked. The 1% is every day do 1% better than you did yesterday. So if today you do 1 sit-up, tomorrow do 1% more. Do 2. If today you read a chapter, tomorrow read 2. 1% more every day. And I promise you, you will be on your way. You will see that you are accomplishing the task. And when we accomplish our goals, we feel good. And when we feel good, we do good. So if you want to stick to it, 1% at a time, 1 day at a time. And here's what I want to add to that. Because as women, we put so much on our plate that we can't possibly eat it all, right? Now, not literally, but just in terms of what we're responsible for. We try and do it all, and then we try and do it all in 1 day. Okay, here's my 2-word counseling session for that. Stop it. You are doing what Roberta Flack says. You're killing yourself softly, my sister. You matter. It's important for you to take care of you. Stop trying to do it all. Matter of fact, your family is better off when you allow them to participate in the life you're living. Whether that's washing the dishes or listening to you practice your piano. Whatever it is, involve the people you love. Stop trying to do it all by yourself. Okay. I'm going to get out your business because it ain't none of my business. None of my business. All right, sis. Let's go on to number 3 before you leave me because I'm all up in your stuff. Here's number 3 before you leave me. Be like the postage stamp. Yeah, stick-to-it-ness. Be like the postage stamp. You see, the postage stamp sticks to the envelope till it gets to its destination. It goes through a whole bunch of crap, but it sticks to the envelope. It goes through a whole bunch of crap, but it sticks to the envelope. It goes through a whole bunch of crap, but it sticks to the envelope. It goes through a whole bunch of crap, but it sticks to the envelope. It goes through a whole bunch of crap, but it sticks to the envelope. It goes through a whole bunch of crap, but it sticks to the envelope. It goes through a whole bunch of crap, but it sticks to the envelope. It goes through a whole bunch of crap, but it sticks to the envelope. It goes through a whole bunch of crap, but it sticks to the envelope. It goes through a whole bunch of crap, but it sticks to the envelope. It goes through a whole bunch of crap, but it sticks to the envelope. It goes through a whole bunch of crap, but it sticks to the envelope. It goes through a whole bun but it do not fall off. It stays the course. Be like the postage stamp. Stick to it, my friend. Whatever the dream is, whatever the goal is, whatever the vision is, stick to it. It's the small steps that lead us to the big success that we desire and deserve. Whatever that looks like. One step at a time and stick to it. Be like that postage stamp. I want you to remember, if you have goals and the stick-to-it-ness to make things happen, you got to remember this. People will feel threatened by you, especially if your goals don't include them. They believe that if you take a piece of the pie, then that leaves very little pie for them. Seeing you follow your dreams leaves them realizing that they are not following theirs. Listen, the truth is, there's unlimited pie for everybody. Pursue your passion. Live out of your purpose. Create a plan and stick to it. And remember this. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when the funds are low and the debts are high, and you want to smile, but you have to sigh. When the cares of life is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, my sister, but don't you quit. Life is queer with its twists and turns, as each and every one of us often learns, and many a failure's turn about when you might have won had you stuck it out. Don't give up when the pace seems slow. You may succeed with another blow. Success is failure turned inside out, the silver lining in the clouds of doubt. And you never can tell how close you are. It may be near when it seems so far. So stick to the fight when your heart is hit. It's when things seem worse that you must not quit. Credit goes to John Greenleaf Whittier. I love that poem. And it's a reminder that quitters never win and winners never quit. Stick to it, my friend, whatever the goal is you have in mind. So, before we go, you know how we do. Here in the locker room on Time to Win, we want to make sure that you don't leave inspired and that's it. We want to know that you're ready to accept where you are, adjust to where you want to be, and take action, massive action, to get there. So here's my challenge for you today, and I'd love to hear from you in the mail. Where are you today when it comes to stick-to-it-ness? Is that an area in your life that you feel is important for you to implement the keys that I shared with you today? Making that decision, deciding what's right, making the decision. Number 2, doing 1% better every day. And number 3, being like the postage stamps, sticking to it till you get there. And where do you need to adjust? Which key do you need to wiggle a little bit more in the door? Number 1, number 2, or number 3? And finally, what massive action are you willing to take to get there? All right, my friend, we are at the end. I just want to remind you, you are a winner. See you soon on the other side of fear, because that's where life is happening. Thank you for listening to Time to Win. I recognize that you appreciate the value provided in today's episode, and for your gratitude, I'm giving you a Time to Win VIP listener badge. So head on over to timetowinpodcast.com. That's timetowinpodcast.com and claim your badge and gain immediate VIP access to more of our next level resources and opportunities, including details on the huddle, a table for 10, the Cure Circle, and the Cure Retreat. Because you've enjoyed today's session, you can also express your gratitude by rating, reviewing, and returning next week with a friend. Oh, By the way, be sure to screenshot today's episode and share it in your Instagram and Facebook story or on your favorite social media platform. We'll look forward to seeing you again next week in the locker room of life, here on Time to Win. And remember, the best time to win is now.
Shine bright like a diamond.